Hot sauce.
Hold on. I have the tempo on.
Take two.
Alright, question 1. What are your plans after this?
What?
The first one that comes to mind when I think of Jarrod is a party. That man is the first. When I think of him, the first thing I think of is like joy, chaos, spontaneity, all summed up into one. He's a wild dude and fun to be around.
I'd probably say funny. Funny is probably the one word that like first comes to my mind.
Just pure love. When I think of both of them, like I was at their wedding and just seeing the joy in them, and then what they brought to the youth group was very life impacting. I remember going to all the youth camps with them and just them both being great mentors. And now that, like, I always thought when I was growing up, oh, I want to work here. Because, I mean, not just because Jarrod and Carissa did, but I was like, oh, I want to be at the church all the time. And then that happened after I graduated. I started working at the daycare, and now I'm a manager here. And I see them almost on the daily, if not weekly. That didn't make any sense.
Very compassionate.
I just think about how they were such great youth pastors, and they were always so fun, such caring people, but also just they were so much fun, and they were great people in my life, and I will always cherish them.
Well, for Jarrod and Carissa both, they've always been so welcoming and so loving to absolutely everyone that they know. For Carissa, she always has a moment to spend with anybody. If you have anything to talk about, whether it's good or bad, she always takes time to listen to you and hear your really, really great news or your not so good news. And with Jarrod, he's always so happy to see everybody. Whenever I come home to visit, he's always just like, when are you moving back to Austin? When are you coming home? And it feels like coming home. They make Promised Land feel like home.
They are genuine, fun-loving, love to serve God, love to serve His people, and very faithful.
I think of love, really, because every time I'd see him, he's always hugging on someone, smiling with someone, laughing with someone. He's always in a happy mood, always loving everybody.
Loving.
Togetherness. They have impacted a whole bunch of people, not just me or my family personally. They're always a power couple, and them being together as a whole, as leadership, as mentors, is what I think about when I see both of them. It's just like a power couple.
They're really genuine people. They're nice.
The first thing I think of when I hear Jarrod or Carissa is very loving and very kind-hearted.
The first thing that comes to my mind is love, I guess. Just because I grew up like looking at their relationship and how I wanted a relationship to be, and they were always so happy and in love, and I just think that they're like the perfect couple. And like I said, I've always looked up to their relationship and how they fit God into the equation, into their love story and everything. And even to this day, they're the one couple that I look up to, because I know that, or I feel like they're just perfect. So yeah.
All my life I was told, God brings joy. Christianity, the idea of Christianity, there's joy to be found. There's joy to be found in Christ. The longest time in my life, I never believed that, but I always saw it in Jarrod. And once I found Christ, and I'm able to remember like the joy that Jarrod had. I can easily replicate it, and like just the impact he's had as a youth pastor and teaching me and loving on me super well all throughout growing through my adolescence. Like it spurred me to be where I am today, to where I'm going into ministry to work with youth as well. And I don't think I would be where I am today if God had not placed Jarrod in my life. And I'm so thankful that he heard the call and followed it and obeyed God and let him lead him where he needed him to be led. I'm very thankful for his obedience.
I was going to a school that I didn't like, and they were very harsh on me because I came to Promised Land. And I remember him just making me feel comfortable and just like, you know what, just pray for them. Don't be mean to them. Just pray for them. Forget them. You know that this church is for you. They tried to always make me say that the Promised Land was ghetto and stuff. And he was the one who told me at a basketball game, we started the Ghetto with Class thing that we used to do for Teen Destiny. That started at one of my basketball games.
He's been a good leader to me, just to show me like how I guess like how I should be like in front of others, and also like just individually like by myself with God.
I always remember during service he would always be like, you know, even if you just tell somebody have a good day or tell somebody that you love them, his thing was, you know, you never know what someone's going through, and you never know what they may have, what burdens they may be carrying on their shoulders. But for you to simply just tell them, hey, I love you, or hey, God loves you, like that is the best, I think, lesson that I've learned from him, is that, you know, love others, and, you know, love others the way Christ loves you. And I feel that he's just like made that such a big impact, and I think that's what makes it so selfless, is that he makes you want to care about others instead of yourself.
Well, when I first met Jarrod, I'm the age that Jarrod was when I first met him, and seeing him grow as a pastor and as a leader, and seeing the struggles that he had to go through to get to where he is now, has really inspired me. And it just reminds you that you have to go through these struggles and you have to go through the strife before you really do get to what God has in store for you. And just knowing that he did it, and seeing the fruits of his labor, and seeing what he has done in the past 13 years, I guess, has really affected everyone. It's been very inspiring.
He really brought me closer to God, you know. He brought me to my first youth camp. He taught me really how to really express myself and show my love for God and stuff like that, yeah.
And I was thinking about it. I wasn't like, oh my god, it's gonna be breezy.
I just genuinely love the fact that she cared about us as her own, and that she took us in as her own. And I think that she really developed us into women of God. And she really defined my life as someone who I, one, look up to, and two, someone I inspire to be like. And I just feel like she just was always so passionate and worried about us in a genuine kind of way. And she never really got enough credit for it, I think, just because, you know, she loved what she did. And I remember specifically the time she found out that I was pregnant. She took me to her office, and I for sure thought that she was gonna bash me against the wall, but instead she told me that she loved me, and that nothing I did could ever be wrong in God's eyes, that God forgives everybody, and even though we all make mistakes, that he's there to fix us and heal us. And I think that just even more so spoke volumes of how great of a person she is. And I never really, I think, got to tell her thank you for that because it was always so overwhelming. And just know that you touched my life in a mighty way, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me, and it makes me want to be a better woman, especially in God. So thank you for that. And also, your makeup's always on point. The end.
She's also been an amazing role model in not just what it means to be a Christian, but what it also means to be a woman. She's so strong and so deep and powerful in a world that's incredibly superficial, and she's just an amazing role model for everyone, and you can see it in just everything that she does, in the way she dresses, in the way she walks, in the way she talks to people and interacts with people. She's just such an amazing person and such a godly woman, and she makes me want to be a better Christian every time I talk to her.
When I was in middle school and high school, I was going through a lot of like self-harm thoughts and stuff, and I just remember Carissa was always there. She didn't know anything because I didn't tell her, but every time I was going through something, God would speak to her, and she'd just come up to me and be like, hey, God told me to tell you this, and that, and it was just everything that I was going through and everything that could help me go through it. When I was having problems with my dad, she was there praying with me. I had a mentor with her. She impacted my life so much by just being there for me and giving me the encouragement I needed to keep going, because as crazy as it seemed, life was hard then, and now it's just impossible to believe that. But she was there for me through everything that I went through, whether it was a call, a text, or hey, I need to come and see you. And now I just come and see her to talk to her about her family and how she's growing and her relationship and her marriage.
Jarrod and Carissa have been amazing for me. They have impacted me in a way that I know I'll never be the same person again. They taught me how to seek God, and they spent so much time investing in me that I always love them and have respect for them.
I mean, they've always just been great leaders, and they were always just there for me. And, you know, there was a point in my life to where I was just really broken, and I called them, and immediately they, like, went and met me at the church and, you know, started praying for me. And so it was just really awesome how they were really just always there for me and at any time that I needed them.
So for me, as a young woman, it's always been very important for me to find Christian couples as a role model for what I want in my future, and especially now that they have started their family with Jace, just seeing how much they care about each other and how well they balance each other. I mean, Jarrod's so goofy, and Carissa's fun, like, she's goofy too, but Jarrod's a kid sometimes, and just seeing how well they complement each other and how well they work together and how affectionate they are towards each other, just, it gives me a lot to look forward to, and it lets me know that as long as I follow what God has in store for me, I will find somebody like that, and I will have something like that.
They've impacted my life by just always being there. They were there when I needed someone to talk to, whether it be religiously or personally, and they never judged me for anything I said. And so being there for me just as a person is influential in my life, and being there for birthdays and graduations, and it just means the world to me, and me being a part of their lives and their son's lives is makes me happy and joyful to them.
I feel like they made me a better worshiper, because before, like, I never knew how to really worship or like play instruments for, you know, a good purpose or anything. I never knew how to play an instrument before meeting them, but now I know how to play the bass, the ukulele, thanks to Jarrod. But yeah, I just think of powerful leaders and worshipers when I think of them.
Well, I remember it was kind of my last year of high school when I was really going through my situation. Jarrod and Carissa were there for me the most, to guide me and show me just, you know, how to get back on track and, you know, and just help me with the feelings that I was feeling, and just to know that there were people that actually cared for me.
They impacted my life, I guess, when it comes to, like, I guess love again, like loving other people and just being kind and sweet and I don't know, yeah, I guess just having love for other people. They've taught me just to always accept people the way they are, and I never look at it any other way, and I don't know how to put my words together, but yeah.
So Nina has the stomach flu and couldn't be able to make it today, but she did wrote down something that she wants me to read to y'all. It says, "Gorgeous and Chico, my teen years seem so long ago, but what I remember from it all is that y'all were always there for a shoulder to lean on. You took us all on as one of your own and never asked for anything in return. Y'all were there when my little brother decided he wanted to be a daredevil and bust his head open. Y'all were there when I was messing with a boy my parents didn't approve of. Y'all were there for birthdays and graduations and so much more. No matter where life takes y'all, I know that it won't change, and know the Mendez kiddos love you very much. We love our Baker Familia. This isn't goodbye, this is simply a see you later. Road trips will be a must. We love y'all mutual. See you soon."
My 8th grade year, we had this huge party in the breakfast club room, and I did this hot dog eating contest, and I was so amped about Teen National. I invited like 4 of my friends, and they all just saw me get super sick off eating like multiple hot dogs, and it was just wild. But I'll never forget like those moments at camp though. Previously, Jarrod praying for me, prophesying over me, and just speaking life into my life, even when I didn't always see it multiple times. But specifically at camp was always a fun memory of Jarrod. Yeah.
Did you win that hot dog eating contest?
Oh, I did. I did win.
My greatest memory of Jarrod and Chris, and I know it was recently, but was their impact and their part in my wedding. I remember when I first asked Jarrod if he would marry us. Right away, he didn't even know the date. We didn't know when. As soon as I got engaged, I went up to him the next time I saw him and was like, "Can you marry us?" Because I never saw anybody else marrying me. Like, I didn't know who was before. I was just like, oh, he needs to marry me. I just loved the way he spoke at my sister's wedding. And then when he married us, it was just the night before, I remember Jarrod just crying to him. I don't know what Jarrod told him, but he was just crying to him at the wedding reception. And Chris, just the words of encouragement she gave me right before. She was just asking me if I was nervous, and I was like, I'm not. I was just excited and ready to go. I didn't get nervous at all that day until the moment I walked down the aisle, but their role on that day was my greatest memory, having them there.
Probably the camps. Just going to camp, having fun, like with the gauntlet, stuff like that. Just pretty much mostly camp, yeah.
You know what? I think one of my most favorite memories, and I can't remember how it goes, but it was like we had all those symbols: the East Side, 51st Street. I don't know. We used to do like East Side.
Oh, and then Getaway Class.
51st Street. Yes, Getaway Class. Like that. I mean, that is just some of the best things ever.
I can't think of one specific one, but I think it would be like the Friday night youth events.
Yeah.
I remember after Jarrod and Carissa got married, whenever he started, like, whenever I was more in these groups, they got married in like 2007, and just how they were always there, and it felt like family night, and that loving, like, we were their family. Teen Destiny, we were all of their kids, and just how invested they were in us, and I love those Friday nights. They were the best.
Let's see. I think just all of my experiences in Teen Destiny were fun. Probably Suso dancing was probably the funnest that I've had. But camp, gym nights, worship service, just anything, everything.
It was probably my first or second year at camp, and Jarrod came to our dorm and wrestled Alex Huber. You know, it was pretty funny. Yeah.
I think gym nights is one thing that. Wait.
My favorite memory of them together is just hanging out, whether it be at their house or at birthdays and dinners and talks. With Teen Destiny, I think of youth camp, and I think of everyone as a whole, and the power of prayer and everything that y'all taught us, and just seeing how everyone can have fun at youth camp, but then when it gets down to spiritual, and they're very impactful and teaches us youngins what it's like to be such a part of an amazing group.
Oh, that's hard. Because Jarrod's always funny. No, I probably shouldn't say what he told me. You want me to say it? All right. One time we were at Wendy's, and I forgot what I said, but he was like, "Don't lie to me, John. You know where liars go?" And I was like, "Where?" And he was like, "They go to Shoreline." That's pretty.
I just remember Jarrod. He's such a comedian, and he always making people laugh. So that's what I remember most about him.
One of my first memories I had with like the youth group and Carissa especially, and was they had like a girls sleepover. I was like in like 8th grade or something, and we went to Jarrod and Carissa's house, and Carissa just let all these little girls in her house, and she just let us go through everything. And that's when I first found out that Carissa was like the ultimate girly girl. Like, she had tubs of nail polish and tubs of makeup, and she didn't buy it just for the sleepover. She already had it, like, so we all did our makeup and everything. And that's when I just like figured out that she loves us all like her own. And yeah, those are the kind of memories I have. And then of course like gym nights and camp. I loved camp and all the other stuff. So
Wait, they're leaving? They're moving? Really?
Jarrod and Carissa, I found out about a month ago that y'all were leaving, and it broke my heart, but at the same time, I know y'all are following God's plan for y'all's life and y'all's family with little Jace, and hopefully sooner, later, babies on the way. I know y'all told me to come visit, and I definitely will. I don't know, I messed up.
Dude, keep fighting the good fight, man. Keep running the race God has set before you, because your work, you're not laboring in vain. I'll say that. I'll say you're not laboring in vain, because I'm fruit of your labor. Just as it is, man, you have impacted so many lives, and whether or not you see that impact road is present, and you are building the kingdom that God has called you to build, man. You are building His kingdom, and it's very evident. So do good work. kill it, bro. Kill it. And if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask me or call me. I'd love to catch you up. You're an awesome dude. And like I said, man, keep fighting the good fight. Love you, man.
I just want to really say thank you for just like mentoring me over the past couple of years. Yeah, just thank you.
Well, I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done, for everything that you've poured into our lives. Even though it may have been small, it left a huge impact on my life, and everything that you've just given us and done for us is so appreciated. Even now that I'm 21 years old, when I joined Teen Destiny when I was 15, it's still soaked in my heart, and I thank you for that. So I only can imagine the people you're going to impact when you leave, and just know that I love you and I appreciate everything that you have done for me and my family. So good luck on this next journey, and I wish you the best.
We'll see you in Fort Worth or Dallas area, and I'm excited that I know y'all are going to be sad, but I'm very excited that they're going to be moving to Fort Worth area. So I'll see you there.
Well, I'm so excited for both of them for this next step. I know that Jarrod he's such an amazing pastor, and I know he's going to do amazing things for this church and for Carissa with her music ministry and everything. They're going to change lives up in Dallas, and I'm so happy for them. I'm also very sad that they're leaving us. I wish that they could stay with us forever, but you have to grow. You have to do what God's plan is for you, and I am so thankful for everything that you have done in my life for the past 13 plus years, and you both have been so enormously influential in who I am today, and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you.
Jarrod and Carissa, I know God is going to be with you guys. I know He's already been with you guys. I know you guys will be blessed in the ministry, and I'll be praying for you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for everything that you guys have done for me. I'll never forget you guys or what you have done for me, and I want to come visit you guys at your new church.
Always keep loving people. Always keep a smile on your face. Always, keep doing what you're doing, pretty much.
Just good luck and to have fun.
Congratulations and good luck. We love you, and this will always be home, and I wish you all the best and all that has to follow, and I pray for encouraging, and you'll find people that will love y'all as much as we love you.
Yeah, I just want to, say thanks for everything they've done for me, and, the man they've raised me up to be, and, honestly couldn't say that, I would be here without them. I'd probably be... I don't even know what I'd be doing, to be honest.
I'm gonna miss you guys. And I hope, God continues to move in your life and be with you as you start this new journey in life.
I just want to say good luck, and I love you guys so much. And I'm gonna miss you guys, and if I ever get married, Jarrod, you have to come back down and marry me because you married all of my other friends. And Carissa, you have to do my makeup. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you, Jarrod and Carissa.
And Jace. I was so nervous.
No, that was
Like, y'all don't see me sweating and stuff in that video. Y'all gonna be like, oh, look. Scare's running.
Question 1. What are your plans after this?
After this.
No, I'm just kidding.
I knew you were gonna say something stupid like that.
My bad, dude. Alright, anyways. All jokes aside.
Anyways.
All hypothetical questions aside. Okay. Question 1.
What is everybody saying? Thank you? Like they're saying exactly what you said?
Yes.
Thank you, Jarrod? Or just thank you or what? Just say
Say
thank you.
thank you, and then we'll edit all
Okay.
the audio together, and everyone will say we love each other.
Okay. Thank you.
That's not even in the frame.
What? Oh, it's not in the
It's
frame.
just funny. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks. Wait, hold up.
Oh my god. Dude.
Keep that in there.
Yeah.
Keep that in there. Keep that in there. Oh my god. Okay, let's try that again. Fix me up.
Okay, let me.
You need to keep that part in there.
I bet no one's done that yet. You don't have to put me in the we love you one. What is it? We love you, Jarrod and Carissa.
I'm sorry, that was funny. There's no hard not to laugh back here.
Both of y'all guys, y'all are dying. I'm spelling it. You guys want me to sing? Oh, I messed it up.
Yeah, you can still say thank you.
Again? You want to do it again?
We need a good one.
Just be genuine. Just say thank you. Not thank you. Just thank you.
I can't. It's like I'm saying thank you to you guys. Like,
No, this is Jarrod.
Jarrod is in that camera.
thank you. Thanks. No.
Or just say we love you, Jarrod and Carissa. They won't even see your face when you say that.
We love you, Jarrod and Carissa. Thank you. No, wait, let me do that again. I can't be not cheesy, dude. I'm so weird, man.
He always says thanks, dude. Thanks, dude.
Thanks, dude. Oh, look, there's Jarrod over there. Thanks, Jarrod.
There you go.
No, okay. Thank you. We love you, Jarrod and Carissa.
That works.
That was good.
Good?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
Alright. Go for it, you know what's going on.
Go for nothing.
I'm just kidding.